The Glimmer's hope was a joke. In the eyes of the Galactic Navy, it wasn't even a warship, more like a floating relic that creaked when it turned. Its hull plating was thin enough to dent if someone kicked it too hard. Its shields flickered if a cosmic breeze passed by, and its weapons were so outdated that cadets trained on them as a history lesson. It was the weakest ship in the fleet, and now, for reasons only the High Command could explain, it had been handed over to the newly admitted human contingent. The other species expected them to scrap it, maybe use it for cargo runs. Instead, the humans smiled. That was the first sign something was wrong. 3 weeks later, the Glimmer's hope undocked from the human-controlled shipyard. At first glance, it looked the same, still old, still unassuming. The Andrixian engineers watching from the docks laughed to themselves. Pathetic, one scoffed. They didn't even fix the armor plates. It will explode the moment it enters combat, another added. They didn't know what the humans had done inside. Captain Lorne, the human in charge, stood on the bridge with a grin that suggested mischief. The ship's controls were new, sleek, fast response, integrated with an AI that spoke in a calm but somehow threatening voice. The ancient fusion drive? Gone. In its place was a human-engineered gravitic pulse engine that could push the ship 3 times faster than any vessel of its class. The outdated plasma cannons? Stripped out, replaced with turret-mounted coil guns capable of punching through dreadnought armor. Missile pods lined the undercarriage, cleverly disguised under the old plating. And the shields, layered with human-made adaptive frequency cycling that could shrug off hits from weapons no alien navy even had yet. Most disturbing of all was the human addition of close-quarters countermeasures. In galactic terms, brutal, point-blank murder systems. The Glimmer's hope got its trial by fire sooner than expected. The fleet was patrolling the borders when the Vortak marauders ambushed them, raiders notorious for slaughtering unprepared vessels. The weakest ship, of course, was the first target. Sensors screamed as 6 raider craft closed in, their weapons charging. The fleet commander's voice came through the comms. Panicked. Glimmer's hope, break away. You can't take that many hits. Captain Lorne didn't reply. Instead, he ordered, weapons hot, all systems to overdrive. The first raider opened fire. The human upgraded shields flared and held. The second and third poured plasma into the hull, still nothing. Lorne's coil guns fired in response, the hypervelocity slugs punching straight through the lead ship, slicing it in half like a tin can. The raiders faltered. This wasn't supposed to happen. Then the Glimmer's hope moved. Not limped, not crawled. It launched forward, its gravitic drive slamming the crew back in their seats as the ship blurred across space. It closed the gap in seconds, slipping between 2 raiders like a blade between ribs. The missile pods opened up, releasing a storm of guided warheads. 2 more raiders vanished in blossoms of fire. The survivors tried to retreat, but the humans had planned for that. A hidden weapon slid from the ship's underside, a directed energy projector designed for atmospheric suppression on a starship. It fired in a wide cone, overloading the raiders' shields and frying their control systems. The last ships drifted helplessly. Lorne didn't hesitate. Finish them. Minutes later, the battle was over. 6 marauder vessels destroyed by the ship everyone had written off as useless. When the fleet regrouped, silence filled the comms. The Andrixian Commodore finally spoke, voice low with disbelief. What exactly have you done to that ship? Lorne chuckled. Oh, nothing much. Just a little human touch. The truth was, humans had looked at the weakest ship in the fleet and seen something no one else did. A challenge. And humans love challenges. They didn't just repair the Glimmer's hope. They had turned it into something the galaxy had never seen before, a wolf wearing the skin of a dying lamb. From that day forward, the ship was no longer a joke. It was a warning, and every pirate, marauder, and hostile commander in the galaxy learned one terrifying truth. The weakest ship in the fleet was now the most dangerous.